to join the church, you had to go through a class. Every Sunday morning for 10 Sundays, we went to a class to learn about Jesus and the church and what it stood for. So that was quite a deal doing that. I think in May of '93, I received Christ as my Savior and was baptized in the baptismal pool, you know, by Brother Bob Walker, who was the pastor at that time. Oh, he was a fine gentleman. We used to go out and have coffee and pie after the service on Wednesday nights. And we used to play cards and dominoes and different things like that with the pastor and his wife and a couple of deacons and so forth.
Well, when we got married, I had been with my church for almost 20 years, and Ray was a deacon at his. And I said, we really can't get married because I'm not leaving my church and I know you're not leaving yours. And he said, well, we can work it out. So we promised each other that we wouldn't take each other away from our churches. So we did get married. When we first got married, Pastor Jameson had an early service at, 9 o'clock? Mm-hmm. So I would go with Ray to the early service at his church, and then I would go to my church, and Ray would come to my 11 o'clock service. We did that as long as Pastor Jameson had 2 services.
My fondest memory of the church now is our anniversary we had.
I think it's amazing that church has been there 100 years, and as long as I've known Pastor Jameson, he's a soul winner, he's a go-getter, he really believes in leading people to the Lord.
And that was really a blessing to have Pastor Jameson to come to our church. You know, he was with the Billy Graham organization.
And I think that's what has sustained it these last few years. And I hope he continues in that for another 100 years.
Pastor Jameson just had a sermon a few weeks ago, and I just thought that was an outstanding service. I can't remember the name of it now. You have to enlighten me just a little, and maybe I'll remember that.
Every sermon's good that Pastor Jameson does. You know, it's just fantastic.
Yeah.